Good evening. It's Cindy Fodor here with Stamp the Love, and I am just popping on for a quick video. I needed to record the next one in our series of fun folds, and so it's just as easy for me to do a live. And so pop on and say hi if you'd like, or just watch it if you're interested. I do have some giveaways, at least one giveaway at the end, so make sure you fast forward to that at least to let me know if it's something that you'd like. I am going to also remind you, if you haven't seen them yet, it's new, about my new organizers that my neighbor is making. They're his, but I helped him design them. And they look like this. And I will show you that they can be personalized. A friend of mine is going to a retreat that I was supposed to go to this weekend, but because of my nephew's fundraiser, I couldn't go. So she made these, or ordered one, and I decided to give her the other. So hopefully she's not watching. But this is, I don't know if you can see the color well, but it's a blue. It's a beautiful blue. It reminds me of Azure Afternoon. So, they are, for the set, let me think, they're $68 for the set, but if you want it personalized, so they come with Stamp the Love on them. Let me just grab my adhesive one. They come with the Stamp the Love logo. But if he has to change it, it takes quite a bit to do that. So he's adding an extra $8 charge for each one that you want the logo to be personalized on. I figured out about how much it is to mail them. If you need them mailed, it's about $8 to mail a set. So I am taking orders. I will eventually get a post up about it. It's just very preliminary here, but they're going like crazy. And so I'm like, I feel bad for those of you that don't know about them yet and what you're missing out on. So in case you don't realize, they're storage containers. The one is designed to hold blocks, and the other one is designed to hold all things adhesive, including the erasers. It comes with this little bottle. Actually, I think I forgot to put that in some of them, but remind me if you didn't get your little bottle. But yeah, I'm just adding that just as a little thank you, because it fits. I made the hole to fit that bottle. All right, so jumping back to what we're actually here for, I did want to make sure that hopefully I have the sound working and everything, because I didn't check, just because I'm jumping on here so quick. There we go. Okay, it's working. Good. Anyways, so I think that's everything I wanted to tell you. I will have Monday night will be a recording, because it's class night, and it will be the projects that we're doing for the month, and I'll show those to you here. Actually, I'll do that first because I know I'll forget. So let me pop over here and get started. If you're on my email list, you already got pictures of these, but sometimes pictures just don't do justice to the images. I don't know what's on there. So this one is just a flat card. Everything on here that looks layered is through Stampin' Techniques. This one is definitely layered. It is so cool. I got this idea from a swap card, and it's colored with watercolor pencils and the Wink of Stella. So I don't know if you can see the glittery look there. And then this one is an antiqued version of Winterly Treetops. Embossed the designer paper, just fun. And this one has quite a few layers to it. It reminds me actually of our new kit of their framed art, and they have all these different layers to them, mountains and things like that. So very similar to that, but Yeah, I found an idea from this online as well, and it's popped up so that you get 3D everything. All right, so let's pop over to the card that we're doing tonight, which is this card, and check this out. How cool is that? You've got this look in here. It's just something different. It's so easy to do. I can't wait to show you how this is done. So let's start with what I'm using. So I'm using the Wildflower Designs stamp set. I did not use the dies for this card. I did use yeah, now I'm forgetting them, Stylish Shapes dies for the circle. Let's see. I'm also using these because we use this in the class that I'm doing this from, the Foursquare decorative masks. I did check tonight and they are sold out. They were on clearance. However, I do have one extra set, and I guess this is it. I had it here. I have one extra set to give away. So tonight, let me know if you like. You can put masks or stencils, and let me know if you would like to have that set, and I will do a drawing for the next time, which would be the following Monday. Okay, so we're going to use this one. We're also using this designer paper. We use the flowered one, and I'm using this one. I do love this side, but it didn't coordinate with this. But I felt like I wanted to put something on it besides flowers, since we already have flowers here, and we're going to be stamping some. So I decided to take my mask, and we're going to do the same thing we did on the blue card, the third one in the series. And we are just going to put this on here and stencil. Let me just make sure that's straight. Okay. Whoops, it's not straight now because I just messed it up. I'm going to use our coordinating color, Moody Mauve, and a sponge brush. Let me see if I can straighten this again. All right. And we're just going to work that color. You see the circular motion really gets that color down into those grooves. And this piece is actually too big. I need two pieces, but it's so much easier to do stencil this for all one piece. So that's why we're doing it first, and then we will cut it afterwards. You can tape this down. There's many ways that you can make this easier for yourself, but this is quick and easy for me. So let me just see what that looks like before I take it off. I need a little bit more color in there. And I can see from my angle that it's definitely laying down more color the second time around, which is interesting. I'm not sure why it didn't before. Maybe I just didn't have enough on my brush yet. I tend to not work a ton into my brush because I don't love going clear up into the bristles. I'd rather it be just on the end. So I tend to not ink it maybe as much as some people I've seen. Okay. I thought that moved. I'm like, why don't I see any design there? It moved on me there a little bit. So let me just... Alright, that's okay though. That looks much better. Totally changes that design, doesn't it? Alright, let me lay this back here to be washed. Alright, let's go ahead and cut that one. I need to cut this at 1 1/4. Of course, I have my tools all on top of my cutter. And I'm going to measure out here on the edge because this goes to 1 1/2. So we have two pieces now. One's 1 1/4 and one is 1 3/4. All right, put those aside for a minute. Make sure I don't have any pink on my hands. Let's talk about the front of the card. So I already cut this at 4 by 5 1/4, and I tacked it around the edges, and then I cut the stitched circle from that. I don't need the stitch circle. I need this piece. So I'll save that for another project. All right. And then I need to fold this. I did not score this ahead, which I should have, but for speed, I did not. So we're going to go ahead and get that folded. All right. And we're going to pull the trimmer back in here. Should have done this while I had it. We're going to score this piece. Let me just give you the measurement for this real quick. This is 8 inches by 4 by 5, 8 by 5. And we're going to score it at 2. Get rid of the cutter there. At 2, at 3.5, and 5.5. All right. Now, this end is going to be the front. So I'm going to just fold that like this. The next one gets folded down as well. And the other one gets folded opposite. So I guess you would say mountain, mountain, valley. All right, let's go ahead and burnish these. All right. So that's how it's going to go in our card. While it's flat, let's go ahead and glue these pieces on, because this is going to go here and this one's going to go here. So we'll stick those on there. And I noticed that this one on my other card was sticking out a bit, so I'm gonna add a little, be a little more generous with my adhesive, especially to this side here. I'm guessing maybe because it's in the fold, it's not working for me. There we go. I usually don't use that much adhesive, but I want all those edges to be down. There was a piece sticking out there, so I was trying to get it to go underneath. All right, so that's that piece. All right, now we're ready to put it in here. There's 2 ways you can do it. You can just eyeball this and make sure that these 3 sides are completely even when you glue them down. Or you can put it in here and this goes right in this fold and you could put that down. Let's go ahead and do that one, and I will show you. When you put your adhesive down, you just want to do this corner and this corner, I think. See if I remember this right. And then I just want to put a little bit right in here, so I'm going to go ahead and stick that in there. I can get it to go down. All right. And that way, when you fold this shut, it'll push this out this way if it needs to come out for the fold. And voila, now it's in there. Now we're ready to do this part. Let's flip this over, and we can go ahead and put adhesive on all of this piece. It's all going to lay in there and get glued down. And now you can lay this down, fold that closed, and press that down. Just check it to make sure it's lined up good. All right, let's go ahead. I usually stamp first, but I didn't. So we're gonna use Pebbled Path. That's the other in color that I'm using here with this card, and I just want to put that on the inside here. I also want to put You've Been on My Mind, and we'll do that in Moody Mauve. It's a nice small sentiment and fits in here well. And I'm just going to take that back off because I need to put this one on. I didn't bring all my blocks that I needed. All right, so let's finish the front. You can cut this with the stitched dies, but I just punched it with 2 1/4 inch punch, I think. I hope this is the piece that belongs to this. It's what was out there. We're going to just go ahead and put that on there. You can put anything on here. You can You can put it, if you have a daisy stamp or sunflower or whatever, you can put that on here. And if you like this look, I love the little grunge look, and I am gonna just stamp that off a little bit. Wow. Glad I stamped that off. That was really still dark. All right. And then let's go ahead and stick this piece on. For this, we are going to glue only in this section. And I told everybody, if you stay on this strip of designer paper, you'll be safe. So if you just put it there like that, you should be good. And slide that in the hole and press good. And when you lift up, there it is. It's already in place. And then we're just gonna pop this. You could pop it up with dimensionals if you want. You could add some die cuts under this. And then we're going to stamp the saying on the front. I'm going to stamp sending happy thoughts because we're thinking of you. And then I'm just going to tail both ends just with a quick snip, snip. So just to cut down the center and then 2 snips from the edge. Let's go ahead and pop some dimensionals on that one. Oops. I just flicked over because there were no comments, and I see, hi Jeannie, hi Muriel, and hi Barbara. Thanks for popping on. Sorry I didn't see you earlier. I just thought maybe I caught everybody at a bad time. Okay. And just try to center that there at the bottom. Now, I do have different gems on there, but I couldn't find them, so I grabbed, where did I put them? Here. I grabbed the Pecan and Clear, and I thought I might try to color these and see what they look like. They have that little filament in it, but I'm anxious to see if it colors nice, and it does. It adds a little pink. You always want to color things before you put them on your card so that you can get over it really good. Yeah, that looks sort of cute. Can you see that it made that pink? Let's see if I do it on, I don't have a nice white piece of paper here, but you can see it on there. You can really see how pink that is compared to the white ones. All right, let's grab, take your pick tool. Now these are more like epoxy, so they don't want to come off as easily as most of our things do, but it does come off. Let's put that one there. All right, just a little shimmer to our really cool fold. Isn't that fun? It's just something different, guys. Don't you get bored of doing the same old flat cards? And so, yeah, I'm just crazy about fun folds. So I thought maybe you would like that too. I think that's everything. Don't forget to, if you popped on before, after I announced it, the stencils that I'm using for these fun fold cards are 4 square decorative mask. It looks like I got ink on that. And I have 1 extra pack, so I'm giving that away. I'll announce it not this Monday, but the next Monday when I do the 5th and final card for the fun folds. And so if you don't have this and you would like it, just say masks or stencils and I will put you in the drawing. All right. Thanks, guys, for popping in and saying hi. I appreciate it. And I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. God bless.